We're back with the WHHI News. Joining me now with some big news is Carolyn Grant. She's the communications manager for Hilton Head Island. First reading of this is a mouthful, proposed consolidated fiscal year 2026 budget is coming up on Hilton Head Island. When is that?
May 6th is going to be the first session. So we actually have 4 sessions. One will be the formal presentation. Town manager Mark Orlando is going to do his presentation.
And that's Tuesday, May 6th?
That's Tuesday, May 6th to Town Council, and that meeting starts at 3 o'clock.
Okay.
Then the following week on May 12th and May 13th, those are going to be budget workshops. And those meetings start at 2, and that will be a deep dive into these consolidated budgets. And so the budget is actually made up of 6 different funds.
Okay.
And so on the first workshop, he'll walk through those funds.
Okay.
What's the source of these funds? So for instance, we have one for stormwater. So what's stormwater projects? What's the revenue source? What's the expenditures? We have one for housing. We have one for our CDC. Then of course we have the general fund where we're covering, salaries and positions.
So it's really looking at all of those.
Yes, yes.
And let's talk about public. Well, first of all, people can watch the whole thing if they can't make it to Town Hall, Beaufort County, the Beaufort County Beaufort County Channel or Town of Hilton Head YouTube will be broadcasting next Tuesday, correct?
Yes.
Now, if I want to dive into the weeds after Mark Orlando gives his presentation, will I be able to go somewhere to look at the details?
Yes, we have a page on our website. It's our finance department page.
Okay.
So you'll be able to go there and
look at it all.
Look at it all and
That's
see, how money is spent, how it's divided up. It's got some really cool pie charts on there. So you can,
some people really like those.
Yeah,
well, they are. It helps you understand sometimes. You mentioned May 6th. The first one's going to be 3 p.m. That's where Mark Orlando will give the presentation.
Yes.
Monday, May 12th at 2, and that's, you said, the budget workshop, just so people know. And then Tuesday, the 13th at 2, another workshop for capital improvement
and that's really big. That's really big because, for capital improvements, that's going to cover areas like our beach renourishment project that's coming up.
Which is huge,
yes.
Yep, no kidding.
So he'll do a deep dive into all of the capital projects that are lined up to help make our community better.
Okay, and then final one we have here for dates is Tuesday, June 3rd at 3. That's your second public hearing and second and final reading at Town Council.
Right.
Now,
that would mark the adoption if it's adopted.
Okay, so that's it then. So, but if I want to come and comment or just say, hey, can you explain this? Or I don't think we should be doing that. How do I go about it as a citizen?
So you can go online and complete a public comment form.
Okay.
And our town clerk will, at the meeting, she'll have those forms and she'll call you up to speak.
Okay, and so you want to do that before the meeting itself?
Before the meeting, yes. And I think you have up to 2 hours before the meeting to do that.
Oh, that's good.
Sign up.
That's good. I'm sure you do get a lot of public comment, do you not, most times?
We do.
Yeah, which I'm sure is welcomed.
Right.
Okay, what else do you want to tell me about this? How important is it? Like, I've lived here 14, 15 years. Why should I come to the meeting or tune it in or pay attention?
It's your money.
You bet. Or where's it if it's not mine, where's it going to be spent here, right?
Yes. And I think, a lot of what we do is public facing. So how are all of these things paid for? Right. When you see work being done on the road, beautification efforts, how are all of those things paid for? Right. Community planning efforts. So it's a great time to give your feedback and understand.
People are listened to, are they not, if they come forward to give their thoughts, which is great.
Yeah, and I think it's great too, as Mr. Orlando kind of takes you through a walk of the budget, and you just get a better understanding.
Well, what you were telling me, it's so overwhelming. God bless the people that deal with this, because I couldn't handle it.
Yeah,
But thank goodness someone can or can explain it to everyone.
It takes a lot of energy to pull it all together. So we've got, our finance director, our finance department, we've got department heads. So they're all responsible for contributing information to put that budget together. And it's a every year.
Yes,
effort.
It is. So we're going to mention one
effort.
more time because we are out of time. Tuesday, May 6th, 3 p.m. That's going to be the first reading.
The very first reading and the first presentation.
Great.
So,
Carolyn Grant, good to see you, and thanks for coming in to let us know about
Thank you.
And we are going to be back in just a minute to look at depression. Stay with us.